Hello everyone. Welcome to Journey to Jobs. Competition in current software industry is raising apart. But even though some of them say that it is a recession period and some of them say that there are a lot many of jobs to explore. But whatever the situation may be, our senior who have overcome all these situations and has secured an internship at Adobe for 1 lakh per month as a stipend, who is currently studying third year BTech in Sri Vishnu Engineering College for women as an artificial intelligence and machine learning student. So let's start exploring her journey. Hello Mahathi.
Hi.
So Mahathi, can you please describe your journey from first year of college till now and what are the subjects that you have learned in your college? Are they useful to you in your journey for this internship?
Yes, actually they are useful. So from during my first year, I have learned the programming languages like C, Python, and Java. There I have learned about OOPS concepts, and as I have learned already OOPS concept in first year, it is easy to understand the Java in my second year. And coming to the core subjects like operating systems, computer organization, and database management systems, and computer networks. So in operating systems, we have learned about process management, file management, and some of the scheduling algorithms. And the coming to computer organization, we have learned about the memory hierarchy and input-output mechanisms. And coming to database management system, we have learned about how the data is stored in the backend for any projects, and how the data is created in the form of tables. And we have also learned about the transaction managements and normalization techniques and constraints. And at last, the computer networks, actually it is the architecture of the network. So we have learned about the protocols and some of the routing algorithms.
Okay. As you said that you have learned languages in your first year like Python and Java, what are the platforms for you have used for your competitive programming?
From second year onwards, I have mainly focused on LeetCode, CodeChef, CodeForces, and HackerRank. So for the absolute beginners, the CodeChef is the right choice. And in this all these platforms, the problems were subdivided in from the separate topics like arrays, maths, and linked list, tags, queues, trees, and graphs. And so I actually prefer the lead code most, as it is best for interview point of view. The lead code is the best choice. So I actually thoroughly participated in the contest. So it actually improved my coding skills.
Okay. Since LeetCode is the toughest platform, many of them say that LeetCode is very tough. So how did you overcome those situations since it contains very tough problems? So how did you overcome that situation?
So actually, I mainly for actually there are two main problems I have faced. So the first one is whenever there is the big complex a complex question that I didn't understand actually, I actually takes my friend's help to understand the question. But later on, I figured out that uh, uh, to divide the problems into sub problems and understand it thoroughly. And we have also I have also rephrased it in my own words for better understanding. And second one is that I actually forget about the edge cases. So while writing your solution, you should focus on all the cases, but I actually focuses on general cases and write my solution. But actually it is not at all worth it. But I actually we should focus on edge cases also. So there are some hidden cases to be solved. So I didn't actually focus on hidden cases. It is one of the basic problem I have faced. So whenever I have the edge cases problem, I usually see the boundary conditions in looping or the input and output statements I have given. So these were the two main problems I have faced in my class.
Okay. Whenever you fail to address the edge cases, would you like referring to the solutions or you try it on your own?
So I mainly that is mostly focus on trying it on my own. So prefer seeing solutions, but I understand those solutions and write those in my solutions. Rather than copying the solution, first I understand it, then I write it.
Apart from these problem solving DSC, when did you started working on your projects?
So from my second year onwards, I started working on my projects. We have done a project based on Python. So our project was based on task management, and so by using our project, the users can it helps users to stay productive. The users can easily create their tasks and prioritize their tasks using low, high, medium. And we also added a notification bar for the due tasks and easy data entry tool using TK calendar. And we also seen about the error handling for invalid inputs. So we use Python TK interface and SQLite for database. Through this project I actually improve my Python skills.
So, would you like to tell me about your resume? How did you improve it, and what are the certification courses that you have added in your resume?
I added the technical skills like C, Java, and Python, and the projects that I have discussed earlier. I have actually kept only one project. And coming to the certifications and the internships, I have done many certifications, but I have mainly focused on two certifications, that is DBMS and Java by Oracle Academy and Python programming by NPTEL. And coming to my internships, I have actually I'm currently appointed as part-time intern as in Sabud Foundation. This interview process have completed in second year. The written test was conducted in first year and the interview has been called in second year. From coming to the extracurricular activities, I added some of the clubs that I am coordinated in.
Okay, well, so you have attempted the selection test at Adobe. How was that experience, and what are the questions that you have faced in that selection test at Adobe?
So the selection test was conducted in our 2-2 semester. So the selection test contains bits and two coding questions. So the bits was based on CS computer fundamentals like database management system, operating systems, and some of the OOPS concepts. And coming to the two coding questions, they are based on arrays, and the difficulty level was medium.
Well, after completing your selection test, it comes to the interview process. How was your interview process went on in Adobe?
So I basically from my senior suggestions, I basically focused on DSA. I have done some problems in driver's seat. And coming to the core subjects, I have mainly focused on database management systems, operating systems. So I actually revised the notes thoroughly for preparing the Adobe interviews.
So, what were the questions that were asked to you during the technical round of your interview?
So actually in my technical interview, the interviewer was very friendly at first only, and he introduced himself and I asked mine. After we introduced ourselves, he asked me about an array question. So if an interviewer asks a question, means we should come coding question, means we should come from brute force to optimize. By optimizing the time complexity, we should tell them about optimal approach. But basically said only one approach. He asked me about only one array question and he explained me very well. Then he asked me to write it in the notepad. So I write the code in the notepad and he asked me to explain it. So I explained it thoroughly. Later on, he actually asked me from Java basics. As in the Java program, as he asked me about what is the meaning of the line public static void main and some of the differences. Later on, he asked me about the object creations. Like that, he asked me some basic Java concepts. Then he asked me to explain about my project. After I explained my project, he asked what are the questions you have for me. So I asked him my feedback, but not directly. I asked him indirectly. Means from all my interview, what are the areas I should improve? Please tell me about it, sir. Like that, I asked him. So he thoroughly said my feedback. So like that, my technical interview was ended.
Okay. From your technical interview, we have came to know that focusing on the basis of the Java, I mean, any programming language syntaxes also will play a very vital role. So we'll try to focus on it also. So how was your HR round went on? What was your experience during your HR round?
So basically in HR round, they ask about the behavior questions like what will you do if if any of your teammate didn't respond to your questions. So like that they will ask for about a behavior questions. And if you're attending any interview means you should know about that company as well. So he asked me about the four values of Adobe. As I don't know the four values of Adobe, I came on saying what is Adobe, how was Adobe, like that I was saying. So he interrupted me in the middle and said those four values of Adobe, and he asked me to uh, uh, among those four values, what is the value that you want to improve in your life? He asked me. There I said that. Later on, he asked me, if you go back to the past and change your regret, any regret situation, what is that situation? So I have said my some regret situation, and have concluded that I want to change this situation, like that. And at last he asked me that apart from Adobe, which company would you choose? I was shocked while answering that question, but actually I said Google. I'm actually it came into my mind while he asked that. So I said some Google, and I said some advantages of Google, and like that my HR interview was ended.
So, Mahathi, we are very happy that your all process went on very well. So, would you like to give any suggestions to our juniors?
Actually, I was only focused upon coding only, but he asked me basics also. So I suggest juniors to learn from basics and remember those basic concepts also. Some of them okay, these are basics, who will ask? But he asked me about basics only, so I refer juniors to learn basics also. And I suggest them to improve their coding skills, like participating in the contests and participating in the hackathons. This will help them to improve their coding skills also.
Okay. From Mahathi's journey, we have came to understand that apart from DSA and also web development, we have to focus on the core subjects like OS, DBMS, and many other. So that has helped her in her selection test and also in her interview process. So I wish Mahathi Akka a very all the best for your successful career in future.
Thank you.